Hey you guys, so this is the best setup that I could find. I'm currently in my hotel's bathroom. I have a little bitty like a magnifying mirror that came with the hotel that has a light. I have the light vanity here. This is like a yellow light, and then I also have this daylight little travel light. So hopefully this is enough light so that you can see the true deal. Today, I am going to compare my two About Face foundations, and I had this one for about a week or two now, and it is the color M3 Warm. And I thought that this was my perfect match because I thought that I was just a yellow girl, right? This gives off so much yellow undertone, right? So but then when I was looking back on pictures, I was like, that looks really yellow. Like, am I really that yellow? So I wasn't sure. So then I looked at a few other YouTube videos, and I saw that some women who appear to be my skin tone, they were using the neutral, the M2 neutral, because it has some pink and some yellow undertones, like cool and warm together, which is why it's called neutral, right? So I went to Ulta and picked up the M2 neutral, and then I'm gonna try on the other side of my face to let y'all see the difference, M3 warm. So let's just get right into it. So I already have my damp beauty blender thing, sponge, and I am going to let y'all see what both looks like. Now I have more hyperpigmentation on this side, so don't judge it on the coverage. We're going to judge this on the color. So now look at that. Y'all see, this is yellow. Now this is more than what I would put on a daily basis, but I'm putting more so that y'all can see. You see what I'm saying? For camera purposes. Okay, so I didn't dip this back in there. This is just one dip in, and then I'm spreading it all over. Okay, so that looks yellow, right? Okay, now the next one. This is the M2 neutral. So now see, immediately that looks more like my skin. But I was always afraid, y'all, to get neutral because I thought it would read too gray or pink on me. Now, this is just bold in your face. You can tell the undertone difference. The neutral is neutral. The warm is yellow, right? So let's blend it out and see. So first I'm gonna start on this side, because I know I'm not crazy. When I tried this in my previous video, it did match. It ended up blending out, in my opinion. But then when I looked back on pictures, and I always just use the remainder of what's left and just put it on my forehead. Y'all, this is crazy. Have I been looking crazy this whole time wearing this yellow foundation? And y'all didn't tell me? You should say, girl, I think it makes you look yellow. Maybe you should try a different tone. Okay, so that's that. And then I'll take pictures because it looks very blatant like right now. I mean, in this mirror over here, it doesn't look as yellow as it does like looking at the phone. So now I'm gonna flip it over and use the clean side and then blend this side out. Okay, I hope y'all can see this well. And like I said, don't mind the extra hyperpigmentation because we can always build this up, and then I can always use concealer to cover up the hyperpigmentation down there. Okay, so this is crazy, y'all. And maybe if I turn the camera to a different side, like I have daylight, the daylight lights mostly shining on this side. So maybe that makes the difference. So yeah, here, let me turn the camera this way. Does it still look super yellow? I didn't even put any on my nose. Okay. Here, let's do it like this. So it is like bright, bright lights in my face, right? Maybe if I turn down the lights. Okay, so this magnifying light is off and the handheld light is still on. So what does it look like now? Let me turn down the intensity. Okay, so the intensity is turned down. Can you still tell like a major difference? I mean, I can see that this is more yellow. This side is more yellow. And this side looks like it matches me way better. Oh my goodness. I've been picking out yellow foundations like all my life. Does this side make me look more dull, like gray? Because that's one thing, like the whole point of foundation is to cover up your imperfections, not look like you have on a mask. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So looking straight ahead in the bathroom mirror, it doesn't look any different. Like straight ahead in these lights, looking in the bathroom mirror, it looks the same. But looking at the camera, I can see this side being more yellow. Like, does it look like I have jaundice? Oh my God. Okay, so the bottom line is, I think I had the wrong color or undertone. But I'm still gonna use it. I'm not throwing anything away. Like what I could do is use this yellow one for like under my eyes, you know what I'm saying? And then use this everywhere else. So I'm about to wash my face right after this anyway. So let's just try that. So let's put on another layer of the neutral on this side. And then let me put on the yellowish tone underneath my eyes. So let's try that. So we're gonna put on both sides now. And this time I'll actually get my nose. Okay. Makeup always looks weird when you first put it on, because look, it's on my lips now, so it looks like it's just crazy. So I'm putting the neutral all here up top. This foundation blends beautifully. Like, it doesn't feel like there is any patchy spots. Now, I don't typically like to put foundation on my nose because I think it looks cakey. I have a lot of pores on my nose, but I'm doing it for the sake of this, you know, so y'all can see all over. And then we're gonna use the warm underneath my eyes, because that is more yellow. So that's the warm. And I wonder if you let this sit for a while, will it act like a concealer? So let me do that, because typically, you know, concealers, you let them sit for a second because they give that added coverage. And so while I'm just sitting here, let me just put something extra on my little dark marks. And I might even need to get a different shade of my concealer that I typically wear, because everything that I've been buying is like, I buy it for yellow. Like, I feel like I'm a yellow. Okay, so now I'm gonna let that sit too, because this is concealer. You want it to like sit for a second. So now let me just blend this out. Now this is foundation, so shouldn't be as hard to blend out. Okay, that looks great. That looks fine. Yeah, doesn't look too yellow under my eyes. And then now I'm just gonna, actually I like to tap with my finger, because if I use the sponge with my concealer, it takes away the coverage that I was going for in the first place. But if you tap with your finger, then it leaves it there, okay? So good, so good, so good. Okay, so I am glad I went and bought that. You know, I was afraid that I was wasting money, and girl, you're not a neutral, you just wasting money. So, uh-oh. I just putting this on because I don't like the foundation on my lips. Girl, y'all watching me, so it's making me nervous. I put on lipstick all the time. Why am I nervous? Okay, so yeah. So now let me try out my little, I also bought some Infallible bronzer. This is in Deep Tan. So, oh Lord, it looked like it was already open. Well, it doesn't look like it was messed up. So let me just try this, because I was trying to have a dupe for my NARS Laguna that comes in the duo with the orgasm color. So let me just put this on to see if it goes with this neutral foundation that I got going on. Okay, I really like this foundation. You guys, I've been a neutral all this time. Y'all didn't tell me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think y'all can see. Put some up here. Bronzer. Uh-oh, did I put too much? Okay, so this is just the typical bronzer. I like to put on my nose, sun-kissed look, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now let me just powder a little bit, and I'm using my typical powder, which is the It Cosmetics like translucent, just to get my nose down around in here and set that concealer. Okay, I'm not gonna put on any eye stuff. I just want us to look at this foundation. Okay, so it's been set, right? It's been set. See if I can turn this light down. Does that make it better? Okay, so it's been set, so it's not super shiny anymore. I have on my bronzer. which I think I do like. Uh-oh, I'm shaking the camera, I'm sorry. But the color, you guys, I've been a neutral this whole time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's the comparison. You saw it plain as day. You saw the yellow on one side and you saw the neutral on the other side. Looked like it matched my skin perfectly. So I'm a neutral girl. So from now on, I will buy a neutral foundations. I really like this foundation, how it feels. It spreads smoothly. If you want to see the review from the first time I reviewed it with the wrong color, with the warm color, then just go a couple of videos back and you'll be able to see it. But I think this color does match me better. So, all right, so hopefully that'll help you to decide when you go and purchase this foundation, because it is really good for mature skin. See, it's not cracking up on me or nothing. And I put on a lot, like 2 layers on this side. It's not looking crazy. See what I'm saying? It looks great. Look, it just looks like skin. Y'all can see that. It just looks like skin. Even this under my eye, like it doesn't look crazy. And I put on 2 layers. So, all right, y'all.